It's 6 in the morning and I'm staring at myself in the mirror. My reflection stares back unflinching. On the surface, I look like someone who has it together. The professional haircut, the sharp jawline, the suit hanging on the door, freshly pressed. But behind the calm exterior is a storm. Another day, another performance. Last night's vodka still feels close. Not in my mouth, not on my breath, but in my veins. That's why I chose vodka. Clear, nearly odorless, and easy to hide. I've researched it all, countless articles, forums, even YouTube videos explaining why vodka evaporates quickly and leaves no scent behind. But I know better. Alcohol doesn't just live in your breath, it seeps into your pores, your sweat, even your confidence. So my morning routine is exhaustive. 2 rounds of mouthwash, brushing my teeth until my gums hurt, chewing on coffee beans for good measure. Then I douse myself in cologne, heavier than anyone would reasonably wear, masking both my insecurities and any traces of my secret. My suit and tie are my armor, my mask. The person who leaves this house will look like the epitome of professionalism. No one will see the chaos underneath. My hands tremble slightly as I tie the Windsor knot, but I tell myself it's just the morning chill, another lie to add to the growing pile. Today's important. There's a big client presentation, one that could make or break our quarter. I've rehearsed it a dozen times, each word scripted, every transition polished. On the surface, it's about the data, the projections, the strategy. But for me, it's about survival. Not just professional survival, but personal. Because standing in front of that room means more than selling an idea. It means hiding my truth under the harsh, unforgiving lights. By the time I arrive at the office, the nerves are beginning to fray. My palms are damp, my heart racing. I tell myself it's just normal anxiety, but I know better. It's not just nerves, it's withdrawal. My body is screaming for the thing I've trained it to need. I make my way to the restroom and lock myself in a stall. From my bag, I pull out the reusable bottle. Sparkling water mixed with vodka, just enough to take the edge off. I take a long sip and let the familiar burn settle my frayed nerves. I tell myself it's not a problem, it's just a little help to get through the day. I wash my hands meticulously, scrubbing away not just the faint scent of alcohol, but also the guilt. A quick spray of cologne, a piece of gum, and I'm ready to face the world again. The conference room is packed. Colleagues, clients, even a few executives. The projector hums as the first slide glows on the screen behind me. I take my place at the podium, gripping its edges to steady my trembling hands. My opening line comes out smoothly, and I feel a flicker of relief. They don't see it, they don't know. As I navigate through the slides, my voice remains steady, my movements deliberate. I've practiced this enough to know exactly where to pause, where to smile, how to draw them in, but even as I perform, there's a second dialogue running in my mind. Are they watching too closely? Can they smell it? Did I slur that word? The lights are hot and sweat starts to trickle down my back. My shirt clings to me uncomfortably, a reminder of the tension simmering beneath the surface. I make a joke, and the room laughs. For a moment, I feel lighter. Maybe I fooled them after all. Maybe I'm still in control. And when the presentation ends, the applause is polite but enthusiastic. My colleagues pat me on the back, congratulating me on a job well done. My boss smiles warmly, and one of the clients shakes my hand, praising my insights. On the outside, it's a victory. But inside, I feel nothing. The compliments bounce off me like raindrops on a windshield. They're not talking about me. They're talking about the version of me I've constructed, the polished professional, the performer. As soon as I'm alone, the mask slips. I retreat to my office, close the door, and sink into my chair. The bottle in my bag calls to me, but I resist, barely. Instead, I grab another piece of gum and chew it furiously, trying to distract myself. My chest tightens with the weight of it all, the lies, the fear, the constant hiding. It feels suffocating. This is my life now, a careful balancing act, walking a tightrope between two worlds. On one side, the polished, successful professional. On the other, the man who sneaks vodka into his sparkling water, who hides trembling hands behind podiums and excuses himself to the bathroom for fresh air. It started small, a drink to calm my nerves before a big meeting. But what was once occasional has become routine. The vodka isn't just a crutch, it's a necessity. I can't imagine facing the day without it, and yet I can't ignore the voice in my head, the one that whispers about the consequences, the slip-ups, the health risks, the chance of someone finding out. I tell myself I'll stop someday. Maybe after the next big project, maybe after the holidays, maybe when things calm down. But the truth is, there's never a good time. The thought of facing the world without it feels impossible. As I leave the office that evening, I catch my reflection in the glass doors. I look composed, professional, successful. But I know the truth. I'm not walking through life, I'm performing. Every word, every action, every smile is part of a script designed to hide the chaos beneath. The vodka stays for now. It's my secret weapon, my curse, my lifeline. But I wonder how much longer I can keep walking this tightrope. The line feels thinner every day, and the fear of falling is constant. I tell myself I'll find a way out someday, but for now the show must go on.